What is up? My name is Jared from Jaridgaming, and today we're going to be working in the Roman city. So in this episode, we're going to go ahead and fill up this area, or try to fill up as much as possible in this area. We're going to go ahead and need the standard blocks: the sandstone, the smooth sandstone, the redstone clay, the sandstone stairs, spruce wood fence posts, spruce wood slabs, spruce wood stairs, dark oak doors, and jungle leaves. What we're going to go ahead and do is come over to this corner right here and go 1, 2, 3 blocks off the corner and start to make a 5x5 square. So 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there should be 3 in the middle. And there should be a 3x3 in the middle of that. So if you guys don't have that, then you guys didn't do it right. So we're going to go ahead and have that shape right there. What we're going to go ahead and do next is do a 5x5 behind it. So I'm going to do 4 blocks long. Whoops. To make basically a 5x5 if I include that wall there. So there should be a 3x3 wall inside this one as well. And right over here I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and it should go up by 4 and in like this. So now we have an L frame to the house right here. I'm going to go ahead and delete this right here, and there we go. What I want to go ahead and do is, if you guys see over here, if I can find it, see that right there? Remember how we made a little winery behind one of the houses, like the wine bushes? We're going to go ahead and do that over here as well. So we might as well go ahead and start that too. So what I want to do is place one piece of the spruce fence post, skip 3 blocks, place another one, skip 3 blocks, place another one, skip 3 blocks, and there we go. And then there should be 1 row or a gap in between each one. And I think this will be good, because I don't want to get too close to the house due to the fact that there's going to be leaves coming off of it for the bushes that are attached to the house. And if I go over by 1 more, it'll be like right up against that. So I don't want that to be like that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just add leaves in between these bushes here, or the posts. I didn't think I would actually fall through. And we're just going to go ahead and do that like this. It's kind of cool how the leaves move in the wind. Okay, and we're going to go up to 2 blocks high. I missed one right here. I think it's actually easier not to fly when I do this. Flying on PC is quite difficult. Oops. Then what I'm going to go ahead and do is add spruce wood fence posts throughout the whole thing, like so, as you guys can see me doing. I'm going to go on this side and do it, oops, here and here. And then if I go around the side here, and then all I got to do left now is the middle pieces. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a spruce wood slab on top of each of the posts. Trying to get all of them. It takes quite a little bit of time. I'm not very good with accuracy on trying to do this. There we go. Okay, so that's what that should look like. And now we have a little winery behind the house, a smaller one, because I want to add them periodically where we can't add houses. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is we're going to dig up the sand inside the house that we have laid out. There we go. Dig all that out right here. And I'm going to go ahead and, oops, add the spruce wood slabs in here. So we have that going on for us. If I can do this right without messing up too much. There we go. There we go. So what I want to go ahead and do is bring this whole thing up to 4 blocks high. Oops. And once we have that up to 4 blocks high, we're going to go ahead and put the roof on it, but I'm only up to 3 blocks high right now. And see if I can do a little bit different of a thing that I've never done before. so that way not all the houses look the same, but they all have that generic look that makes them uniform and look like they go together, because it is a theme build, so we need to make sure that they're all the same kind of, but different at the same time. Oops. Okay, so that's done. What we're going to go ahead and do is now fill this here in with these slabs. If I could do this without falling off, that would be just wonderful. Next thing we're going to go ahead and do is make a 5x5 square here in the middle. There we go, and bring the roof up to a 4 blocks high as well. Oops. That's 3, and 1 more to go. There we go. Next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is, just go ahead and add the slabs right here, and then we have the generic shape of the build done. Let's go ahead and add the decorations by breaking the wall every other block to get started first off. And then once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and add our smooth sandstone into the holes. There we go. So that one's all done. Here on this wall here. There we go. And we're going to go all the way around this entire build. Okay, so now what we're going to go ahead and do is add the blocks in right here. We're going to go all the way around the entire build, filling in the holes that we just made with the smooth sandstone. Okay, so the top layer is done. Now all we have to do is do the bottom one. Oops, I mess up a lot. Okay, then what we're going to go ahead and do is knock out the holes in between the smooth sandstone. All the way around the entire build, first and second floor. Except when we get to this one, make sure you guys don't break the middle one so it looks like that. There's only 2 holes on each end, not 3. Then we're going to go ahead and do 1 hole all the way around on the top. There we go. So this is going to be our door, so I'm going to do an upside down stair, and then the door right there. And then the rest of them I'm going to put an upside down stair on the first part of the hole. So we're going to do this in 4 stages, all the way around the entire build. We're just going to go ahead and place an upside down stair on the first part, and then we'll go to the second part, and so on. And there's going to be an upside down stair there, and an upside down stair here, because both of them are going to be doors, and then the other spots are going to go ahead and just be this. And then we're going to go ahead and add a fence post on top of the upside down stairs all the way around the entire build. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and add a spruce wood stair on top of each of the fence posts all the way around the entire build. Then we're going to go ahead and add, second floor, I forgot about that. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and add a wood slab coming off of that all the way around the entire build. And on the second floor as well. Then we're going to go ahead and get upside down sandstone stairs and place them like here. And then we're going to go ahead and place sandstone blocks here and here. And then add upside down stairs next to each one. Okay, so now that that is done, we're going to go over here on this side and do the same exact thing. Okay, so now we're going to go on the roof and do it in all 4 corners, if I can do this properly. and go ahead and do it like this. There we go. And last one here. And there we go. So that's what that should look like. We're going to go ahead and get red stained clay and go ahead and break in between the window posts all the way around the entire build. And then we're going to go ahead and add red stained clay. There we go. And on the second story, we're going to do the same exact thing. And we're going to go ahead and get our doors and place them up behind where the door should go on the second floor. So once that is all done, what we're going to go ahead and do is we can go ahead and remove all this stuff here, and I'm going to come over here and just snag some of this extra blocks here from this one. And in between these upside down stairs, I'm going to go ahead and add an anvil. So there should be a total of 6 anvils used on the second floor and a total of 4 on the third floor. I'm going to go ahead and add a cobblestone wall piece on top of each of the sandstone blocks. Then I'm going to go ahead and add a redstone lamp on top of each one of the cobblestone wall pieces. And then on top of the redstone lamps, we're going to go ahead and add redstone blocks. On the ground, we're going to go ahead and add the jungle leaves below each of the red stained clay. There we go, and I need a stone. I need a stone button if I can find one. Okay, I guess it's just under button. Okay, we're gonna add one of them on top of each of the red stained clay, right above it. There we go. Oops. And there we go. Oops, I forgot. I keep saying oops, sorry. I keep forgetting minor things. Here we go. So now that that's all done, if you guys do not have this right here, guys, make sure you guys go ahead and do this before we go ahead and continue to the next part. Okay guys, we're back, and what we're going to go ahead and do is take these jungle leaves here. We're going to actually extend this to an L and go this way with it. So what we're going to go ahead and do is go 1, 2, 3, place spruce fence post, 1, 2, 3, place a spruce fence post, 1, 2, 3, place a spruce fence post, and then we're going to pause. We're going to come over here and go 1, 2, 3, place a spruce fence post, 1, 2, 3, place a spruce fence post, 1, 2, 3, place a spruce fence post. We're going to continue this pattern until we get all of this like in an L. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, place spruce, 1, 2, 3, there we go, and just keep going, and all the posts should line up if my math is correct, but I wasn't the best at math in high school, so that's interesting. And then, here we go. And there we go. So as you guys can see from an aerial view, we have this now extended. What I want you guys to go ahead and do is now bring it up to the proper height and actually build this to the proper dimensions and how we did the other one. If you guys don't know how to do that, you guys could just watch me, because I'm just going to be doing this, and I'm going to be going and doing this really easily and slowly for you guys, because I can't really fly and build at the same time. I'm not the best at it. Okay, there we go. But for the people that know how to do this, you guys can go ahead and skip to the next part. But we're also going to be doing this in the next part, just on a different area. So just be prepared for that. So don't remove the blocks from your inventory. We're going to need them. And here. Okay. Okay, and here are the last 3 right there. So now that that is done, this is what it should look like from the air. So we have a nice little grape orchard going right around here, and then we have a little spot over here and a little spot here. We're gonna go ahead and build another one right here. So what I'm planning on doing is going ahead and getting spruce poles and just going like this every other block, as you guys can see me doing, until we reach right about here, because I don't want it right there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 poles. We're gonna go 3, place 1, 1, 2, 3, place 1, 1, 2, 3, place 1, 1, 2, 3, place 1, and I can actually do 1, 2, 3, place 1, so it can look like this. I'm gonna go ahead and do this pattern all the way on all 7 poles. There we go. Oh, last one. At least I think. Okay, there we go. Then what we're going to go ahead and do is add the poles in between each one over here, and then we're going to raise them up and do the same thing we did to the other one on the other side, and that's bringing it up to 2 blocks high, placing the poles in between 2 blocks high, and placing a slab on top of all of it to cap all of it off to make it look nice. We can actually go 1, 2, 3 here and place another one there. I think we could do, no we can't. But there we go. So what we're going to go ahead and do is now bring the jungle leaves up to 2 blocks high, all the way around the entire thing. So you guys can go ahead and do that now. For the people that want to just skip this part and go to the next part, you guys are more than welcome to. The next part we're going to be going ahead and building another house. On that other side, I just wanted to fill this here in with a good amount of grape area, because, you know, the Romans really liked their wine, so I really want to put that inside the city, as have enough wine bushes or grapevines to make wine. A lot of you guys are probably like, when is he going to build the Colosseum? Well, we are going to build on the outside of the city, and I figured the Colosseum can be on the outside since it's going to be much bigger. It's going to take up a lot of room, so we might as well go ahead and do that on the outside and build that and have that all set out for us. And there we go. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is go ahead and just add spruce wood poles where they need to go, and go ahead and do that now. There's that, and just going all the way around the entire thing. Oops. And that's all of them. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is add the spruce wood slab on top of each of the poles, and this takes me the longest because of how hard it is for me to do. I think it's so much easier to fly and build on Xbox than or on console even than PC. I'm just not used to the PC still, even though I've been building up for a few months now. But PC, I like PC a lot better because all the mods and stuff, and the texture packs that you can customize and do yourself, really, if you guys want to. There we go. Oops, missed one. There we go, and go back to that one. And the last one right there. So now that that wine orchard is done, and this one over here, we have 3 wineries going, and it looks really nice. I like it a lot. What we're going to go ahead and do is take a break. If you guys don't have this here or this here, make sure you guys go ahead and pause the video here and resume when you guys are ready. In the next part, we're going to go ahead and build a house over here. Hey guys, we are back. What we're going to go ahead and need are the blocks that are in the inventory from this house over here. I said them before. So what we're going to go ahead and do is start by going to this block right here. Going 1, 2, 3 blocks off. So it's 1 block here, 2 blocks here, and 2 blocks off here. So what we're going to go ahead and do is start by doing a 5 block long by 5 block wide square all the way around, and the inside should be a 3 by 3. So there's a block right there. What I want to go ahead and do is do the same thing right here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then if you guys count the corner, it should be 5. But the main thing you guys have to understand is that the middle should be a 3 by 3. So as long as the middle's a 3 by 3, you guys got the right dimensions on the outside. So they're just gonna go. I'm gonna do 3 blocks long. By 4. Just do another 3. There we go. So we have it like this. Actually, let's bring this back by another one. I think we have enough room to be able to do that. We do. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring it all the way back to here. And then just connect it up. And I'll fly up in a second so that way you guys can see what I did. So as you guys can see, this is what I have. What I'm going to go ahead and do is remove this plot here, because I don't really want this. Okay, so now that we have this here, what I want to go ahead and do is do another one. You know what? I'm not liking this. I was going to do like a really, really big one, but I'm just not feeling it. Nope, I'm not feeling it. I feel like it's going to come out really bad. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just keep building the normal ones by building it like this. I'm going to do a small L frame. I want to build a smaller house this time, because we haven't built a really, really small house in a while. So it's only going to be 1 floor this one. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just dig out the flooring right here. And I think the bigger houses will be on the outskirts of the city, just because I don't have a whole lot of room on the inside, so I want to kind of make it more city-ish. And there's not really big mansions on the inside of cities. It's usually like as many people as you guys can fit in close quarters kind of deal. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and take the sandstone all the way up. To 4 blocks high. There we go. That's 2 blocks high. I'm working on the 3 blocks high now. Oh, I have it. I don't think I had it in that corner. I thought I missed it. That's 3 blocks high, and then this will be 4. We're gonna do a low detailed one. Not really anything fancy, because I want to have some forward ones that kind of look more urban. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the spruce slabs on top now. We're not going to have any fancy guardrails or anything. What I'm going to go ahead and do is just go ahead and do a block in each corner, and then 3 blocks from each other. So this one, I'll go ahead and just line it up with this one here, and then line it up with this one here. So it should look something like this when you're all done. Actually, no, shouldn't. That should be there. So that's what it should look like when you're all done. Roundabout. We're going to go ahead and delete this here and here, and skip every other block, and go ahead and insert the sandstone or smooth sandstone blocks. And I have some sand back here that's going to need to be fixed at some point. There we go. And I'm just going to go ahead and fill that in with the smooth sandstone. Go ahead and do that all the way around. And this building is going to be very easy to build due to the main fact that it's very low detailed. and not very hard to build. I've been building some ones that have been more complicated, I should say, with more detail than others. We haven't really done a really low detailed one in a while, so I want to do one of them, so that way we break up the high detailed ones, so we have a good majority of them that are still looking urban. I'm going to go ahead and just remove all the... Oops, my keyboard's stuck. I'm going to remove the slots for the windows right now. And you guys can really put the door wherever you guys want. This is set up so that way you guys can go ahead and really put it wherever you guys want. I'm going to put my door here, so I'm just going to go ahead and place an upside down slab there. But you guys can really put it anywhere since the door is not very different from the window. It's basically just, instead of an upside down slab on the first marking, it's an upside down slab on the third marking. So it's really not that big of a difference. That. I'm just going to go ahead and add the stairs all the way around. Oops. There we go. Add a slab coming off of each one of them. Another reason that I'm doing this is because it creates like a parkour for your city as well, making it a little bit more detailed. And all I'm going to go ahead and do now is delete the spots for the red stained clay all the way around in between the fence posts, and I'm just going to go ahead and add that in now. But it adds like more of an aspect of being able to do parkour, which is kind of cool, house to house and stuff, and getting up on other people's roofs. Once you guys have that done, if you guys do not have this, make sure you guys go ahead and pause the video here and resume when you guys are ready. What we're then going to go ahead and do is get jungle leaves and go ahead and place them right below the red stained clay, all the way around the entire build. There we go. And here. And we don't need any of these anymore, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is get a door, and we need a slab. So the slab we're going to go ahead and need is a sandstone slab, and we can go ahead and put them on the roof. So I'm going to insert them in between the blocks like so, every gap. There we go. And lastly, the door. So all you guys got to do for the door is come over here, place in the door behind it, and there you guys go. We have a low detailed Roman house. Like I said, we haven't done one in a while, so I wanted to go ahead and do that because there hasn't been one, and we need some of them that are like really poor homes, because not all the Romans have rich homes. But this is going to be the end of this tutorial, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the longer tutorials. We did quite a lot. We built this house, we built 2 great areas and another house, so in the next episode, hopefully we'll get more done, but I think we were pretty successful in this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, guys, share this on Facebook and Twitter. It would really help me out a lot. As always, guys, thanks for watching.